Oh, fellas, hello.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hi.
What's everyone cooking up this weekend? What you cooking up? It's a winter's weekend. I assume someone's slow cooking?
Oh, that's all I've been thinking about is slow cooking, but we're not doing any of that.
Why not? What's going on? What do we have?
I've completely forgotten what. I think we're having some sort of chicken and noodle vegetable business
chicken
for
and
dinner
vegetable
tonight.
Business. Chicken noodle vegetable business.
That
Yes,
sounds all right.
we've got to work on
Do
the
you
name.
guys write out like what you're having and put it on the fridge? Or is that just me?
No.
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Every
Am I the
single day.
odd one out that doesn't do that?
Yep.
Well, it's
Again,
more
this
for
is
my
just-
benefit.
It's, yeah, this is all
Yeah.
in my head. It's all in my head. It's not for anyone else's benefit.
No, it's one less thing I have to worry about. So I can see it. It's there.
Yeah.
This is what we're having.
It's for my benefit, just so I remember that this is what I've bought food for. So these things need to be cooked.
Absolutely.
But, I can understand if you're a kid going into the kitchen and seeing some sort of chicken noodle business written on the fridge there and just going, well, I don't know what to do with this. What's this?
That's right. Well, again, it's not necessarily for them.
No.
They will enjoy the chicken noodle vegetable business once it's cooked.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on tonight because my eldest has got basketball at dinner o'clock. So
Right.
I don't know.
How many times have we checked the venue?
Oh, only once
All right.
today.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident. I've got the venue sorted. But we'll see.
See, I normally do a Sunday roast, and I've been really lazy this weekend. Like last 2 weekends, I feel like I did nothing but cook.
Yeah.
Like the entire weekend, just cook, and prep for the week and everything all done. And this weekend, I went, nah. And so everything's out of the freezer, and Tony's working sleepovers both nights. So spaghetti bolognese tonight.
Right.
Living the dream.
Well, I find myself, and I don't know if this is kind of wrapped up in the long self-diagnoses we're trying to do over the course of many years here with this podcast, but I find that I cook a lot when I've given myself a list of things to do.
Yeah.
So it seems to be avoiding...
Procrastinating.
Yes, procrastinating.
Oh,
Very
nice.
nice.
Very nice.
But yeah, but I just see. But I can convince myself that I need to cook, so I have to put this stuff off.
Everyone needs to survive.
I don't need to. I don't need to batch cook 5 meals at once, though, do I? But I do that. Yeah, and it's hard batch cooking when you got teenagers in the house because you're cooking for a few days ahead, but they roll through and start picking at stuff. You can't be doing this. You've thrown all my measurements out.
Yes, don't mess with the planning.
Yeah.
Should know that by now. Don't mess with Dad's planning.
Coq au vin tonight.
Nice.
It's been a lot of wine-heavy meals. It was French onion soup last night, too.
Nice.
Again, maybe that's just an excuse for me to hit the bottle shop and be saying it's for cooking.
Yep, absolutely.
What's your preferred cut for coq au vin, Buckland?
Thighs.
Just thigh? Bone in, bone out?
Oh, no bone.
Okay.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
The filly.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, my wife is absolutely chicken thigh, but no bone.
Can we just snip that and just somehow put that on the socials?
Absolutely chicken thigh.
I was going to say, it needs to be auto-tuned more than anything else. No bone.
Well,
Absolutely chicken thigh. No bone.
No bone.
let's get to our dad matters, shall we? Because the girls go crazy for a dad pants man. Oh, yes. It's Dad Pants. Hello, everybody. I'm Stu. The heads I can see include Ben,
Hello.
Rich,
Hello.
and Matt. Hello there.
Hi.
Ah, yes. Well, let's get straight into it, shall we? Because Rich has been missing last episode. Because he was travelling, we want to make sure we save some time for that chat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's sighing already.
He's already sighing.
That bodes well. But, let's do a few quick check-ins before we move on to fresh matters. We go, how did your mum react when you told her about Casablanca?
Still haven't spoken to her.
Wow, I thought you were going to try and make something up then.
No.
But what are you talking about? It was a birthday last week. You could have said, hey, Mum, happy birthday. Guess what I've got?
We go.
Casablanca story.
I don't care if this takes 5 years. I'm going to ask you every month
Yeah.
Okay.
until you tell the lady.
Fair.
And
I wonder how long I can string it out.
the only reason I'm
Well, the movie's 73 years old, we go. So you just see if you can beat that. 83. It's 83. There you go.
the only reason I'm bringing it up constantly is because you were really excited to tell her. All right.
Okay.
Moving on. We go. Are you still at a 20% likelihood to fill your pool in, or has that number changed?
Oh, I think it's probably up to about 25 to 30% at the moment.
Okay.
With the amount of rain and carry on that's been going
You've
on.
got carrion in there.
I haven't had it.
The buzzard
Just slowly stewing.
Yeah, slow cook, as we say.
It's it's not looking great at the moment.
Silt update?
It's heavy.
Damn. Kind of might get some preserved Neanderthals in there shortly, you reckon?
Well, there's every chance I might be walking on water.
Oh,
There's that much silt in there.
jeez.
Oh, that's very
What
sad.
percentage are you of teaching a dog to skateboard, though? That's more important.
I hope Rich hasn't listened to the last episode and just has.
no idea.
Yeah, all right.
No idea. Good.
You just heard that. You're gonna say you're not gonna listen to it now, hearing about a dog being taught to skateboard.
Well, I'm got to say, it's piqued my interest. You know my algorithm all too well.
All right. Well, look, Matt, drop something in the chat. I can't bear to wait any longer. I need to hear it now. Well, Matt, tell us.
Yeah. What's this about?
Crockery chat.
Crockery chat. Okay, so this is coming from from parents of us who disclosed last week that they're so jack of filling a dishwasher, stacking a dishwasher, and unpacking a dishwasher that most nights they will eat off paper plates and throw the paper plates away.
Okay, I've been meaning to say something that I thought was odd, and I keep forgetting. But my parents will do that sometimes. But it won't even be a paper plate; it'll just be a paper towel. They use a paper towel as a plate,
What?
and then throw that out.
What,
For
like
like-
stew or something? Or-
For soup? Having soup? What do you mean?
It's super absorbent.
It's just ringing
Yeah,
it out.
ring it out. Just,
Hey, then you don't have to wash spoons.
You don't
or
have to wash
forks.
spoons. Yeah, there you go.
Well, they just lie underneath the pot and let physics do its work, and just have
Yeah.
just drips its way down the
That's for-
napkin.
Yeah.
Creates a rainbow on the way.
Toast and stuff. I don't get it.
No, I don't
Like, how's a
understand
paper
what's
towel
happening.
easier? Other than
No, I don't get that either.
no, we're saving water, but 50 trees have gone into having this breakfast.
Quote unquote, I've planted enough trees. I've done my bit for the environment. Paper plates.
That was in response to the queried about the plates, is it?
Yep. Because
What,
we
what
had
number? What's the number?
how many paper plates or how many trees?
How many trees?
Oh,
How many trees have they planted to make them?
Nobody's
because-
enough.
I don't
hang on.
reckon enough. I don't reckon enough. if I'm
But
honest.
how many years of paper plate use are we talking about?
I don't
here?
think it's fairly recent, but again, this is the question that went unanswered. No one pursued it any further. was, why are you stacking a dishwasher when you got 2 plates, 2 knives, and 2 forks?
Yes.
Like, that's it, right? Surely. Can't you just wash it? Don't have to, like, fill a sink. Just run the water. Like,
Yeah.
I don't quite understand. It's their least favourite job. So paper plates it is. And this only came up because we had, 10 people here last Sunday night, and they ordered Indian, and they were like, and she said, if you
Where's
got any
your
paper
paper
plates, just serve on the paper plates, save you the washing up. And I was like, that's a pretty good idea for when you've got 10 to 12 people eating and you don't want to do the washing up on a Sunday night. And then that's when they said, yeah, well, we just eat most of our meals now off paper plates. We were like, hang on, what are you talking about?
Do they have like holly all around them? They just bought, 1,000 at Christmas time and trying to work.
I would say yes is the answer to that. They've gone Costco shopping for.
Do you think there's a bit of a lean in now from like our parents' generation into the nutbag boomer behaviour?
Yeah.
The last few times I've talked to my parents, I've been like, what the hell? Like, there's kind of that that mentality of, well, everyone thinks we're crazy boomers, so we're just going to go whole hog. Let's just
certainly seems that way. Yes.
Like, oh my
Certainly.
God. Some of the conversations I've been having is just like, wow. They just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I do wonder whether sometimes my parents don't know that a story is boring or don't care that it's boring. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. These are all very true points.
But just like, I do get the sense that even if I said, I can't deal with this story, I'm losing the will to live, they would go, well, I'll finish it though,
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm just finding that I get asked questions and I'm halfway through an explanation and a story will start over the top of my answer to the question. It's like, okay,
This is very true.
why
Yeah.
am I even talking?
Yeah.
Why am I even bothering talking?
My mother complained the other day that there were no local newspapers anymore. And I said, well, how does that impact you? And she said, I can't read the obituaries.
But
I think that's ongoing. I think that's been a while. I think that's probably a whole life, really. Living in the one street for 50-something years.
But also, that's not true at all. There are still
Yeah,
local
no, it's not
papers
as
up there.
regular or something. I don't know.
Or maybe
you used to get 3 a week.
Yeah.
3 a week on the Saturday.
3 a
list
week,
was
yeah.
gold.
Cover every
Feels a lot of
obituary.
debt.
Yeah, a lot of debt.
A lot of debt. A lot of obituaries.
Many nursing homes.
That's a great
many
point.
nursing homes.
Though, if the papers aren't doing local obits anymore, that's a good business to start up. Online obits, like
No, not online. No.
No.
Mum's not going online. What you need is like a paper
No, this
boy.
isn't for your
no,
mum.
this is for deaf
The obituary boys.
Yeah, you need like the paper boy, the old paper boy with his whistle,
Obit boy.
coming up the street. And all the oldies
Isn't he
shuffling
an
out.
Aboriginal wrap up?
But boomers can print it out on paper plates and read it. Read it while
Now we've got an industry. Now
read
we're
it while
fine.
they're eating.
Yeah. Read it, eat, bin.
But you could just start at the top.
You need this week's paper plates.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
week's
that's
paper
right.
plates have all the obits.
3 times a week, drop off paper plates.
But also,
There's your whistle. There's your
It's a
obit boy.
subscription service.
Yeah, he comes
Amazing.
down the street.
But you can eat at the speed you're eating. Just start at the top of the plate, and work your
Yeah.
way down. Ring it up, and then they ring you up and go, "Oh, saw some." They said some nice things about Jane.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you remember that girl you were in school with, like in year 4? Yeah, her grandfather passed away.
I wonder if I'd get an obituary like that if I.
Yeah.
Anyway. But don't you reckon?
Paper plate obituaries. There we go. There's a business.
Got to be some hardcore printing.
Well, I mean, there's
I
a
just thought it'd be
few.
a massive billboard.
Yeah.
It just gets updated weekly, like right outside
Right outside your house.
right outside a supermarket somewhere. Just have a huge and imagine all the boomers gathered around.
Yeah, when they go in,
gotta be
yeah.
There's got to be some targeted advertising in there somewhere, sure. That's your
It's
finding your focal point.
it's not my only.
Yeah, sponsored by.
Simplicity, surely.
Werther's.
It's not my only death-related business idea, by the way.
Yeah.
I had one which I think someone's kind of done close to, which is, I'm a freelance podcast producer, etc. My idea was to kind of pitch to people one-off shows where I come around and interview their oldies, so that they've got like a recording of them kind of telling their life story, which you can have once they pass over. And I think somebody's doing something similar to that. But, I don't know, apart from the fact that it would be work to get up and running, it also just felt a bit morbid going, old are you?
Let's record something before you die.
You're looking a bit old and sick there. Would you like to talk to me? You can spend $200 and I'll sit here and record you waffling on for your children.
Just hanging out in palliative care units.
A lot of them are just reading obits from other people, though. Like, did you know? Would you be like, no, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just 2 hours of why aren't there local newspapers anymore?
Reading paper plates to you. That's all they're doing.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, it felt a little mercenary to pursue, to be honest. So, no chance of them going, that they're fully in the paper plate world, no chance of them going back to the crockery, do you think?
Seems like it. I'm sure when we visit, I'll keep an eye on when they bust out the paper plates, whether, it's for valued guests and not family, or whether there's specifics.
I don't suppose there's any benefit to the plastic knives and forks, really, because you still have to wipe them off.
Yeah.
That was going to be my question, was are they making only food that they can eat with their hands so that they don't need to use utensils?
Well, maybe they get a whole pack of, the wooden sort of spoons and forks and things like that. They said we use real plates when we, like, having a steak. It's like, well, of course. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's worth the wash-up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's what we're judging by. The meal's got to be worth...
Well, no, like you can't cut a steak.
Rinse.
You can't cut a steak on a paper plate. It's got too much give in it.
Or maybe they go onto the wrong butchers, mate.
They're bloody overcooking their steak, let me tell you. But that's controversial. Hope they don't listen. That'll be the worst thing I've ever said.
Well, and don't go look for anything else.
That's right.
Benjamin.
Stu, I want to tell you guys a little story about two brothers.
Right. Are they, let's call them brothers X and Y?
Yes, indeed.
Yep, okay.
So brothers X and Y went to school. They go to the same school. And brother Y realised that there was a basketball tryout on that day and had not taken his sports gear. Right?
Oh.
Now, brother X did have his sports gear, and brother Y asked if he could borrow. So
they're the same height, these brothers, pretty much.
Correct. They're very similar in stature.
Yeah,
So the sports uniform was handed over, and brother Y was able to go to his basketball tryout, and although he didn't make it into the team, he was very pleased to have had that opportunity.
Good.
And so that afternoon, brothers X and Y came home, and the story was recounted to the family, who were all very pleased with the, with the way that they were able to figure that out. And brother X was happy to lend his sports uniform to brother Y.
Yeah.
So all very, we're all very happy, and there was rounds of applause and hugs,
rejoicing,
and just there was many rejoicing.
Can we have something other than chicken noodle vegetable business to celebrate?
Yeah, that's right.
No, it's on the fridge.
This is celebratory chicken noodle vegetable business.
So fast forward 3 days.
Yeah.
Louis goes in.
Hey, brother.
Excuse me, who
Oh, it's your children. Oh, my God. Oh, I thought this was a parable.
Mel Wiggins. No, that's too obvious. Let's call him Louis W.
So Brother Y goes into Lynn's and says,
Into
"I
Mother
need to
X,
tell you
yep,
something."
yeah.
Yeah, Mother X.
Mother Z, yep.
Mother Thigh.
Mother thigh. Oh, shit. I'm just going to text your wife in a sec. Hang on.
Everyone change her in your phone contacts to Mother
Yeah,
Thigh,
that's right.
please.
Yep.
So Brother Y goes in to Mother Thigh and says, "I need to tell you something. Would any of you like to guess what he told her?" Now, it is absolutely in relation to the uniform.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Does it involve any kind of bodily fluid?
No, it doesn't. It's a good guess, though.
Right, well, that was where I was going.
No,
I don't know. So it's about the uniform. Was there stretching involved? Was it out of shape?
No,
Was it?
no.
I don't know.
Brother X charged Brother Y.
Rented it. What's the going rate for?
Yeah, $5.
Oh, I thought I was mercenary before. What the? What?
How about that?
$5.
$5.
So he wasn't using the uniform at all at the time that other brother wanted it.
So I'm assuming you're now going to start charging him $5 every time he has to use a uniform, because that would make sense.
Well,
surely.
that's obvious, right? It's obvious. Absolutely. There's
Especially plus laundry, plus
Yeah.
it's just the
That's outrageous. If I had any idea who these brothers were, I'd be
Yeah.
having words to
Jesus.
them.
No, I hope you've told
It
your
is.
sons about these two brothers, and they've learned
I
not
have.
to do that.
I've told them the parable of the rented uniform.
Yeah, I don't know. Right. Well, will he take his uniform next time? And
Can I ask what the father did in response?
yeah, what did
Well,
what did Daddy
what did Daddy
B
Cool
say?
do?
Yeah. What did Daddy Breast
well.
do? There you go. There's a name I can't believe I haven't called you before.
I was actually instructed that this was not my battle
What?
to fight.
Yeah, I would agree. It's $5 and mercenary brother tactics.
Not
Play
the
on,
battle
I
of
say.
So,
Play on.
That was it. So
I don't know if it's play on. Rich?
Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to say that changes any outcome?
As I say, I think there's a lesson to be learnt there, but I think it's a long game lesson.
Yeah.
So it's like the next time that the reverse happens, or next time that someone asks for a lift somewhere or something like that, it's an Uber fare. Like, there needs to be some kind of recognition that within a family, there's some things that need to be done and some things which probably don't need to be done. And I think that in this instance, you probably don't need to charge your brother in an emergent. If it was an ongoing thing, then you'd kind of get the shits and say something. But I think that as a one-off, you could probably just suck it up and not charge.
Yeah. That seems
That might be.
that seems particularly unnecessary. Does brother Y have a long memory?
yes,
Because it would seem to me at some point brother X is going to turn 18. And there may be a time when brother Y is, also getting a license, but maybe not old enough to drink. But brother X might like to be driven around because he's had a few. Brother Y just go, let me check my rates. What's going on?
yep.
Yeah,
bro
he's got to remember.
There's going to be
Yeah, there'll be.
That's right.
Goes around.
there will be
They come around.
yeah, correct. But I thought that was it made me laugh. First of all, it made me laugh.
Yeah.
Because he was very happy to take the plaudits of the crowd
Yes.
for being but It turns
Very
out,
good man, no. Very great brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, great man. No, don't sell yourself short. You are
So
a
you were told it
fine person.
wasn't your battle, but surely you
yeah,
gave a bit of a dad look or a dad head shake or a dad kind of grimace.
there was a conversation. So, yeah, Linz and I would like that money to be repaid. There needs to be a refund given. But again, I was told that that's not my battle to fight. So Linz has had that discussion.
There's a real what happens on the streets stays on the streets feel to.
I'm telling you, you got to let them. They're
parenting in your
brothers.
house.
I would just let them. It's $5. That's
It's $5.
You do with that
And
what
so-
you will, brothers.
What goes around comes around. He'll
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah.
send another Wolf of Wall Street out into the world, though.
Yeah, it made me laugh a lot.
Yeah, I get that.
All right, I've got a dad fashion. It's a bit of an
Ooh.
AITA. But I don't think it's that bad. It's just like, is this all right? I guess. Is it okay to walk around and take a video of all the mess in the house that people have left, where they've just left shoes and shit lying around and various other things? Take a
Yeah.
short video of all the things that are not where they're meant to be,
Yeah.
and then send that video to the family group chat
Yeah.
with the caption, "How about you gronks pick up after yourselves?" Too harsh? I mean,
It's not uncommon. There's no doubt about it.
well, let's break it down bit by bit. Pass-agg video in the group chat. Thoughts?
It's a classic parent move.
Yeah, I love it.
Rich, you're contemplating there. I
contemplating. I don't know. Okay, because I'm not at that stage yet with my kids. From
call them gronks.
that was the third thing I said to Tilly when she was born. No, from a electronic media perspective, like passing that kind of thing on. I just don't know how effective that
not
would
effective.
be. So I'm kind of trying.
Certainly being shown to all their friends. All their friends are being seen. Look at
Absolutely.
my pass-agg dad. What is your? Did you?
Look at my Gen X dad is leaning into his weird behavior.
Yeah, and his
I
weird
think
behavior.
The conversation that they're having.
Yeah.
don't
That's
think
pretty
I-
much what I'm.
I don't think I care too much about that, though.
No, that's exactly what the boomers would say
Yeah, and that's
with their paper plates. They don't care, right? They don't care. Yeah.
paper
They-
plates.
they don't
Their
care.
racist comments, and
All right.
That's
what I'm
why,
saying.
that's why it's
Like I said,
leaning in.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
That's
Yeah.
This is what happens in my house. If you don't like these rules, then you can go somewhere else.
well, that's giving me pause for thought, to be honest.
I think what all you're doing, I think it's ineffective because what you're doing is going, this matters to me. It don't matter to them, otherwise they will pick everything up. Like, that's the problem, right? You're like, this is annoying, and I have to live in this house with you. And they're like, yep,
Yeah.
noted.
I don't know. Maybe
So
I was
if
looking
you started charging them for every piece of item or clothing,
Yeah,
on the floor,
if you hide, now we're
if
talking
you,
like...
if you were leasing floor space,
Yeah.
and said that for every shoe that's going to be 50 cents, and for every other item of clothing, and you
Yep.
send a video with like dollar signs flashing around with every piece of clothing,
Yep.
or literally squared up your house with like 1 foot squares, and said each one of those is $1. It'd be weird,
Yeah.
but effective.
Hit them where it hurts, Bucks, and just say you've got 20 minutes to pick everything up, or I'm changing the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah, I feel the Wi-Fi password is a slippery slope because if I go straight there, I'll be changing the Wi-Fi password every half hour.
And you're going to change it for everything.
So
as
this
well.
is what I mean. And then what's
Every
the point?
device.
So if you're worried about that, then what's the point of sending a video?
Well, I hope for some shock value of, here's your shit, you're a gronk.
Nah, they're all passing
Yeah.
it. Look at this.
Nah,
I know this for a
that's-
fact because Noelle has a friend whose mum does similar things, and she just shows them to me, and we have a great time because she writes just abusive messages to them, and then the next message is, "Who wants sushi for dinner?" Like it's like literally that, like rage, and then what's happening? Like because there's no, she's getting
Coffee
it out of
fun
the system.
tonight, boys. Yum, yum, yum.
Just pure rage. I'd love to read the messages, but I have actually asked her, can I bring them to the podcast? And she said, I don't think so. I was like, I
Right.
shouldn't have asked.
Well,
I
the
shouldn't
best
have
thing
asked
to
her.
do is say, like, recipient X, recipient Y. It's
Yeah,
never
yeah.
foolproof.
Yeah, there's a lot of there was 2 messages which was they went to visit their dad overseas, and it said, I can't believe I get to see you again in 3 hours. I missed you so much. And then the next message was, oi, you fucker, get out of Mecca unless you're eating. If you're eating the lip balm or whatever it is, I gave you money for snacks, not for that. They were the 2 messages. Yeah, very good.
Okay. And Gronks, is that too much?
Nah,
Nah.
Bronx is good.
Gronks is
Bronx
fine.
is a good word.
Isn't that the name of the family cat?
Building their
the
vocabulary.
Gronks?
Yeah,
Gaggle of Gronks. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think it just.
All right, so I actually thought the Gronks would be worse. So Gronks is not as bad as sending the video in the first place.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
Call them
all
Gronks is fine.
So
I don't think there's anything wrong with the video. I think it's as you
No.
say, it's just kind of, it's ineffective. It's not going to have an impact. And yeah, if you actually do, then it might need a slightly different strategy. Not sure what, but yeah.
No, I don't know. You're trying to teach them how to be better housemates as they get older, right? You realize very quickly, like they're just housemates, and your behavior is like you are a really annoying housemate.
yeah.
And if you're going to move out with people, this is the stuff that's really going to piss people off.
That's
and
basically it. I'll
simmer.
tell you, that I've said so many times in the last year, I know that what I'm saying is annoying you, but
Yeah.
it's all in the pursuit of trying to make sure when you go out into the world, like, you're tolerable.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Our goal is
not
tolerable.
exactly those words, but to that
Yes.
effect, you know.
But the joy will be for you when they report back about their annoying housemates who leave their shit everywhere. That's
Yeah.
your joy. That's where you get your joy of like, tell me more about how annoying these people are.
Yeah. I think the other thing is also like, when we've had these kind of conversations and we're going, well, yeah, but it's about, you know, being a good person to other people and everyone liking you and all that sort of stuff. And we're going, well, I've got heaps of friends now, so people like me. And we're going, it's hard to explain.
I don't.
It's but it's hard to explain, like,
Yeah.
there's no effort to being friends with someone in high school.
No.
You're friends because you're all in the one spot. When you're
Look
in
at
your,
us.
when you're in your 20s and 30s, you actually like have to start being a decent person for people to want to hang out with you. It's not really a factor in high school.
Well,
In
that
fact,
changes as
probably,
soon as you leave
Matt,
school. As soon as you leave
probably
school.
the opposite, Matt, you could probably tell us.
Yeah.
The least decent a person you are, the more people go, ooh, I want to be his friend. He's edgy. You know?
Well, I think it's as soon as they leave school, they realise.
Yeah.
Because it takes effort. Like, you can be connected on social media, but, you know, many students that I've taught report back, how, you know, when they've left school of like, oh, all these people I thought were my friends, I actually don't like them very much, and I don't have to see them. And so, like, your friendship group just shrinks pretty much to these 4 people that are on this screen. But, like,
Because
it's pretty much what happens, right? It shrinks from, you're like, oh, how many friends do I got? Like 50.
Yeah.
And then you leave school and you're like, actually, I want to hang out with like 7. Like, it's just
Because you're forced
immediately
to have
gets smaller.
standards.
Yeah. And you're just like, oh, well, I've got to put in effort. I've got to put in effort to see these people. Like, oh,
That's
no,
it, the effort as
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah. You've actually got to make time for people, and that just changes how you feel about, all these people that you cared about what they thought and what they said and what they did, and then, I don't care about them at all. And they're just gone. But
There's also
I don't
a
know.
difference between popularity,
Yeah.
being popular and being liked, and being tolerable as well, are two or three
Yeah.
very different ideas. And I
Yeah.
think that you really hit the nail on the head. Being tolerable and being accepting and respectful of other people is
In share houses and in
Very much a
workspaces,
two-way
it's very
street.
important.
yeah,
Well, this
absolutely.
is getting dangerously close to a sensible chat now.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
I was talking to somebody.
Let's get back to Mama Thigh and Daddy Grim.
Mama thigh, daddy breast, no bone.
All right. We've beaten around the bush long enough.
That's why we're all here.
Someone here took their family to Europe for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
We are impressed at the very idea. I'm sure there are stories to tell.
I'm kind of disappointed that I haven't got more to tell other than everything went absolutely perfectly. Like there was no.
I hate to hear this.
I know. Sorry. I'm really. Fuck. Oh, we had a rainy day in Dublin.
Oh, let's get 20 minutes out of that.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh. But everything was an incredible trip. Everything went really, really well. Tell you what, if you're looking for a good travel agent, pity I'm out of the game now, but everything was just
Ellis. Go to Ellis Air.
Yeah.
Ellis Air, Disneyland, never going back, but it was fine. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. It's just the lining up thing of
3 stars.
fucking doing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just, you go around, you've got the app and it's got the notification on
Yeah.
how long all the lines are for everything, and you kind of budging from one to the other, deciding which one's going to be
Did you pay for any fast pass or
most
anything like
tolerable.
that?
No. God, no. Nah. It's
God,
not worth
no.
It really is.
Yeah. I love that. That was the highlight when we went to Disneyland.
So
Fast
the,
pass?
Paying for the fast pass.
Yeah. Well, like just for
It was
like
like-
certain rides. Certain rides was.
It was like €20 a head. And
Oh.
It was like, no. Yeah, no, we're talking big money for the... And we had
You know what? 20 a
a
head. $20 a head to avoid a line. Definitely considering that. Depends how long the line is, I guess. Temperature of day.
$200.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
well,
$200 to where I can just skip around.
That
the
is
place.
true. Yes,
Yeah.
there you go.
is that an aspect of RDT? Paying to save time?
Well, this was a big thing.
Oh,
Paying to save time. Well, the only I've got to say, we did everything. Everything was great, except we had.
Exchange rate when we went to Japan was very good.
Oh, there you go. Not so good. Not so good. We really, by the time we got to Croatia, didn't look at the bank account and how much we were spending. It was just ridiculous. Like it was just out the window. Anyway, we did have we had probably the most interesting RDT experience was in Vienna on the way home. So we had 8 hours time in the airport. So we flew from Dubrovnik to Vienna, had 8 hours, and then our subsequent flight was 8 hours later. It's like, so what do you do? Do you stay in the airport for literally 8 hours, and it's a pretty dull airport, or the train into town is like half an hour? And but you've got to
Look at
leave your
Buckland. Look at
luggage.
Buckland. He's shaking his head. He's like, no.
So, left luggage. There are 2 options with trains. You can catch the local train, which you can buy the day pass, and that's about, I think, €8, or you can get the fancy pants express train, which is €30, but it's like an 18-minute or 16-minute trip straight into town and back.
You know what's €0? Doing the
Staying in-
sensible thing and sitting on your ass for 8 hours.
Hey, well, it's
What week was this
with
coming
2 kids,
home?
and
Ellis?
this is
How
coming
many-
home. This is on the way home.
Didn't you have a Uno
right,
deck
right.
or something? Come on.
8 hours, man. That's a day.
We've done 5 weeks, man. 5 weeks of playing on a boat, watching screens, all that kind of stuff. It was like, we're stopping in Vienna. There's schnitzel here. Let's get real here.
It's all right.
There
So the
is
truth comes out.
Vienna schnitzel. Yeah, it's all about schnitzel. It was all about the schnitzel. Schnitzel
Was there
aside,
any
the size of your head.
thought of, all right, this is what we're going to do. You 3 are going to stay at the airport. I'm going to go and find some
Well, that
amazing
was-
schnitzel and bring it back to you, I promise.
Yeah, the best thing to do in a time
I
pressure
actually-
situation is separate.
Well, I actually
Don't get
suggested the
wasted and
opposite.
eat schnitzel. Yeah.
I actually suggested the opposite. So I said, well, why don't you three go in? I'll just stay here with the bags. And you guys can, because I'd been to Vienna before, and I thought, you know,
That's madness.
That was not, that wasn't gonna fly. because Tony
They're not going to
isn't the
care
most.
about RDT, though?
No, well, this is the thing. All
This
right.
is week 5 or
So-
6 of the trip. You would hope some RDT knowledge has been gathered. You would hope.
Rubbed off.
Yeah, you would hope.
Well, you'd hope, but we basically was like, right, we've got to decide now whether we're going to go or whether we're not. Okay, so it was kind of this thing of if we leave it any later, it's going to get too late, and so it's really not going to be worth it. So we just went, nah, let's go do it. So we left luggage. That was, 140 euro to leave your luggage there with all the bags. And then had to go, and we went the express train into town.
This is all
So
for
that
a
was
schnitzel.
the most expensive schnitzel in the world. Okay, this is literally the most expensive schnitzel.
Oh no, that was earlier. That was Vietnam where you went to Adelaide. Was this when you went to Adelaide and got schnitzel on the way? Are you just like
Oh, we got schnitzel on the way as well.
this is what I'm hearing. Isn't that what you did at the start of your trip? Made sure you had
Yeah,
time
we
to get a
went to-
schnitzel in Adelaide
we
Hills.
went to look, schnitzel's very important. Harndorf schnitzel and then
Adolf
Vienna schnitzel. We had to compare the two.
Yeah, I got you.
Anyway, so we went into very expensive schnitzel. Got the express train into town. Like, it's another city for the kids to see.
Yeah.
We're talking major European city, like an amazing, architecture and everything.
Yeah.
But mainly schnitzel and a couple of steins.
I get that, but you weren't
So-
talking about any of that. You were just talking about what it cost you.
I know. Well, it's expensive schnitzel. So we got the express train into town. Everything was all tickety boo. It's 20 minutes, airport station. You don't have to go off the airport or anything like that. Straight in the middle of the town. Went for a bit of a wander around. Blah blah blah. Everything was all good. We ended up finding a good quality schnitzel house. Good beer. Had that. Then went and had coffee and Sasha Tort, as you do when you're in Vienna.
Jesus.
Another. I was going to say another €100 down the drain there. So we're racking up. It's become a very expensive 8 hours already. So anyway, real dad time. So it is a 16-minute trip back to the airport.
Just slow down, Miss. I'm going to watch
have-
Wiggo and Buckland's face while you
Okay.
do this.
We have not yet checked into our subsequent flight. Okay, so all the bags are in left luggage. Nothing. We've checked in online, but we haven't actually dropped the bags and everything like that. So the flight out leaves at 10 o'clock. What time do you leave Vienna, the city, to get back to the airport?
Well, we know Stu's answer. Stu had never.
I
actually
never
went.
went.
Yeah.
So
2 o'clock. 2 p.m.
She's just sitting there playing by himself.
It's by himself.
Wondering if
I
there's
don't know.
Throwing their
Okay.
clothes around.
wondering if
7:30?
there's a way that someone like I can get an Uber to get a schnitzel to me and meet me out the front.
Uber Eats.
Well, I was going to say 7 o'clock, between 7 and 7:30.
Yeah.
I
So
believe
there's
in Vienna.
So the trains leave at 1:15 and 1:45 the hour. Okay, so you reckon the 7:15 train?
Yeah, I'd aim for that, and if you missed
Yeah.
it, you'd had that
Yeah.
back up.
Beautiful. Real dad time? That's exactly what you do. Rock up to the Fancy Pants Express station. Trains have broken down. Fancy Pants Express train cost us a fortune to get, 4 times the price of the regular train, all broken down. The guy at the station, no help at all. He goes, sorry, it's not running. It'll start running again in an hour. And we're like,
Will it?
that's not really going to work for us. The reason we got this was because, and he's like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Everyone in Vienna was a cunt, by the way. I'm pretty much sure.
This is the
There's a
travel
very
agent
famous-
you want. Travel agent you
there
want.
is a
right?
very, very famous Austrian, and everyone lived up to his standard, let me tell you. So we said, oh, well, what about the local train? Is that going to work? And he goes, oh, I don't know. He's not part of our service. We
of
just
course.
look up to this one. It was like, all right, go fuck yourself, Hans. So we went down to, so
Had you eaten a
Basically-
schnitzel by this stage?
We've eaten the schnitzel. We've had the
Well, the
sashimi. We've
schnitzel,
wandered around the
coffee,
city. It was
yeah.
lovely. It was
Yeah.
lovely. It was all good. It was lovely.
So you've
Yeah.
had the schnitzel,
was-
but are still upset.
Well, he's full now.
Well, we're upset about the fact that the train.
I understand that,
not
but
running.
is there no residual schnitzel glee?
Oh well,
That'll be when you sit down on the plane, Buckland. You know
Okay,
this.
sorry. Okay.
my schnitzel residuals be paid once I'm in my seat. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. So anyway, so we eventually, luckily due to RDT, I was able to look at the local timetable and figure out exactly what platform and station we were actually going to. Because of course it's not called Vienna Airport. It's called Flugelhaft Wien, which you've got to find which isn't kind of highlighted by a plane or anything anywhere. And there was just this one random train sitting on a platform, basically jumped on it and just went, I think this is the right one. And we looked and like the initial, like it did have like a screen with, upcoming stations, but it didn't have the airport on there. So I'm like, do we stay on here? Do we jump off and then just get an Uber or whatever? So we're sitting there and the train starts going and it pulls into the first station and the stations move up and Vienna Airport comes up as the next station underneath where the screen was. So long story short, everything was all good, but it was only due to real dad time, that taking into account the fact that we were there early enough. We could have quite easily sat there and gone 7:45 will get us back to the airport for 8, which means that we're checked in with 2 hours, all good to go. No, we get in the earlier one, real dad time, got there, chaos, still had minutes to get down to literally navigate the entire Vienna public transport system to figure out how to go. All done within that time frame. Back at the airport, tickety-boo, on our plane, no dramas.
Enjoyed your schnitzel. Yeah.
So that was
Schnitzel farts into your chair for the rest of the flight.
Residual
exactly it.
schnitzel glee was had
schnitzel
by
glee. Residual schnitzel. That's a great. But everything else was perfect. It was an amazing trip. Tell you what, seafood in Croatia is nothing. I'm never going to be able to eat fish, mussels, or oysters again. It was just ridiculously good. So yeah.
So getting to the airport initially, there was what? How long were you waiting for? Were you right in your RDT zone?
Yeah, we were very. As I say, everything else went absolutely perfectly. Like we had time for a schnitzel in the Adelaide Hills. A couple of beers.
I didn't realise they were so well known for their schnitzels in Adelaide.
German.
Hills.
There's a town called Harndorf. It's like literally a German. It's like a German Christmas town all the time, and especially during the winter up there, it's really beautiful. It's stunning. It's well worth going up there. But there's about 8 German pubs and restaurants all along their main drag, and everything. It's a German town. It's amazing. So plenty of time. We got there, had our lunch. And then headed down got to the airport with bang on my parking time and then walked to the airport, done and dusted. All good.
When you were away, the other 3 of us got together at one point, and we were sitting there talking real dad time as we do pretty much constantly in each other's presence. And we came up with a bit of a phrase that we're all looking for our airports of the mind.
Yes.
So this RDT.
Did we come up with this? Is this credited to Wiggo's sister, or should we call her Sister C?
I don't remember.
Was that? Let's in the parable of real dad type. Was that? I think that's what she came up with.
The airports of our mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we were talking about
very well have been.
we were talking about real dad time, and then we talked about like decisions you have to make in your life. And I think she said, maybe it didn't say the phrase, but she actually said, "Well, what you need to do is make this like an airport, in your mind." And we were like, "Oh, that's good."
Yeah. So kind of like a go to your happy place sort of thing.
Kind of like your mind palace. Instead of your mind palace, you got your mind airport.
Yeah, but
that's fixed, right? You've got to. This is a decision you have to make. Well, when do you have to get there by?
get there. Like plot your path.
Yeah. organize your mind into that decision, and make sure you got enough time to get a schnitzel, a mind schnitzel.
Always
A mind
always.
schnitzel's of a mind.
I had thought that it may have even had a piece of it may have been, the airport of the mind is where you are in a space that makes you feel safe because you're actually in the airport, right? So you've gotten to where you need to get to, and so you have the ability to feel safe now because you're there.
Well, I'm concerned that there are going to be psychiatrists and so on working in mental health wards or hospitals. Mm-hmm. And the family are going to come and go, well, what's happened? He was on the improve. He was in his airport in the mind. Unfortunately, he stepped out for an authentic schnitzel of the mind.
He was there.
Yeah.
He was there. He was early enough, but he was too early. He got there too early, and then he stepped out.
The train broke down, and the train to come back broke down.
That's right.
And now he's out.
So that's where he is mentally right now. So,
and he was full of schnitzel and taut and coffee. He was all a mess.
Well, we're very glad that, that's all we can say is that this is progress, right? You're coming back from 6 weeks with your family,
and
country hopping all over the shop, and you've got one RDT concern to tell us about. Mate, we're flying.
I know. Basically, the only reason I did it was so I would have something to tell on the podcast. So I'm glad that...
The content.
I'm glad it all worked out, but at the same time,
this is all going too well.
I was content farming because by the end of it, I was like, "Oh fuck, everything's gone fucking perfectly. I've got nothing really to tell."
Well, you could have just made a video of some mess that your kids made, and that could have been your content.
But this is the point of this podcast, right? Is to when you feel yourself getting too dad or too hooked up, you haven't found your airport of your mind.
Yeah.
The travel we did last year, there's a few times where I went, this is good content for the episode. And it just takes you out. It just takes you out of your...
Write that down.
Yeah, need to write that down. Oh, yeah, that'll be funny. Better remember the expressions on my children's faces when I was losing it.
Well, that's it. And I suppose thinking about, would this be interesting for the podcast? Kind of puts you in that zone of, would that be interesting for people in my immediate presence? Like how I'm acting.
Yeah. Maybe I could step away from that. And see this with the humour that they will. How about I just be there now?
Yeah.
You just like,
do that now and then
exactly
worry
right.
about the podcast later.
Yeah. And then ask them, how would you tell this story? How can we frame this better?
Yeah.
Let's workshop some answers.
For them or for you?
Both. Yes.
I think that's us for the month.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Remember, keep sending your answers for dad things we don't do anymore. I've got so many responses I can't get through them all, but keep sending them in. And bye for now, pant friends.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
This is an Angry Chimp podcast. Unfortunately, he stepped out for an authentic schnitzel of the month. 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 Schnitzel of the month.